Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. And I just want to say a quick thank you to my friend Sue and also to my new subscriber, Jen, from my internet technical support company. Her and I think a couple of her friends have also subscribed to the channel, and I super appreciate that. So you can find us on YouTube at Joey143 Jenny. So today is a flea market, my finds about town, and also my dear friend Sue came over today and brought Joey and I lunch. Super sweet, and it was really good to see her, and the food was good. So thank you, Sue. She also brought me some goodies. She's always so looking out for me. When I had my brick and mortar store, she also bought for the store and always has really great taste in things and always finds really good things at good cost, because both of us like to spend the least amount of money on things, and I'm, for one, a cheapskate. So I'm going to show you some things I've bought, and I really, really work at getting things for a low cost just because I like to use them and I don't want to spend a lot of money on them. So anyway, so she brought me this patriotic postcard book, which has some really fun images. And this is from the 70s, and basically it's a book that tells, what the cost would have been for reselling and trading certain postcards. And then here's another book. So those are super fun, have great images. Excuse me. She also brought me this packet of goodies. This fun pastry bag has a bunch of little sticker stamps in there. And she brought me this wonderful roll of thank you tape. And some cards. And of course, you remember how I like the Joker cards. So she brought me those. I thought that was funny. Some wonderful buttons. Very fun. And then she brought me this cute little book with little pictures to put into journals. I don't know if you can see them. Just all kinds of very eclectic pictures. And then this wonderful deck of cards she brought from Cornwall. Each card has this little pixie on it. Excuse me. And then every card has a different scene from Cornwall. Cornwall. I should have looked that up. Oh, I love this one. The cottage. I should have looked up where that's at. I'm not familiar with it, but it looks like a beautiful place. Looks beautiful. Yeah. So that's fun. So Sue, thank you so much. And then she also gave me this wonderful door stopper. Let me put this away real quick so I can show you that. I'm just going to pile these all back in the bag so that I can have a little bit of room here for the rest of these. And then Funny Sue, she brought me one of these crinkles because she says she knew that I used them, sewed things with them. So it's true, I do. So I'm going to set these books under here for now. Okay. And then she also gave me this really heavy doorstop. Isn't that wonderful? Definitely will be using that around the house. Oh, so pretty. They're my first tulips, Sue, of the year. All right. Excuse the reach, but I'm going to put that over there real quick. Okay, so the rest of these are finds. Sue and I went, I had $20 burn a hole in my pocket. It was in my rainy day drawer. Excuse me. And it's an absolutely beautiful day out, but there's nothing more fun than going flea marketing with your dear friend, unless it's flea marketing with your sister. But anyways, so we went to a little rural town just outside of my rural town, which is an even smaller little town, and they have a wonderful little flea market there. And so we went there today. But a few of these things are that I got at another shop that I had done a little while back and just haven't shown you yet. So these will be really great little tucks. These are little address cards. And I loved them because they had, look at this little butterfly and the dandelions, and I just love that. Oops, I opened the bottom. Okay. So, and I got those for 50 cents. And you just, for me, that, you can't beat that. These are going to be great journaling cards. So I'll put those aside. I love cloth napkins, so I'm always grabbing cloth napkins. We use cloth napkins here at the Little Yellow House, and I bought 6 of these. I actually put the other 4 in the laundry, and I thought, where did those other 2 go? Did I just buy 4? But they were hiding in the middle of here, so I'm going to set those aside, get them over to the laundry. Then I also bought these for $1, which are super neat. You may remember that I told you that I go to a little flea market that has a lot of new old stock, and that's what these are from. So just so that I don't show you my phone again, I'll just turn them over, but they're just little daisies. And then you would take this off, peel this back and adhere it to, let's say, the top of your gift or whatever. But I thought they'd be really sweet inside a journal. So I'm going to set those aside here. And then they put out more wrapping paper. I think I showed you wrapping paper before. I think this is birthday paper, but I just thought the roses and the cameos were just so beautiful. I think I can really do something with that at some point. And then, of course, the butterfly ones. And these were, I want to say 3 for $1. Yeah. I think they were selling these packs 3 for $1. So I just couldn't resist. And I may even fussy cut some of these out. This particular one isn't super shiny. You're seeing the shine from the cellophane, but that one's a little bit matte. And then isn't this the prettiest gift wrap for you on Mother's Day? But I really feel like that would be a very pretty fussy cut. Put on a journal or something. Yeah, so I grabbed those. And then they also had doilies, and I'll show you the different little designs here. These were $1. None of them are opened. So, well, this one might be, yeah, this one is open, but boy, there's a ton of them in there, so I don't think they used very many, but isn't that pretty? So those will be fun to put in a journal. And then I also found, scooch back a little bit, this wonderful cookbook for $3. And I just thought the pictures were awesome. I loved it. Look at this square. I can't tell if that's a punch bowl. I think that is a punch bowl, yeah. But I just thought that the photos were really, really neat. And I love the long page and the long book. And it's just in such great shape. And for $3, I couldn't resist. And another thing I liked about it, and I don't know if I'll be able to successfully do this here, but it's its own easel. So it props back. Let me show you that from the side. See, it has a little easel. The page bends back, or the cover bends back, so that's pretty neat too. All right, let me get some of this cleaned up a little bit. And then I've got 3 of these books. Aren't they gorgeous? Beautiful. 3 of these for $9. Uh, 1902. The pages are really, really great. They have a really great feel to them. The pages up front are a little bit shiny and silky feeling, and then these are real porous, which I like those kind of. These are the kind I like to write on. And one thing I love about books like this is the unevenness of the pages. I think that's really, really neat. And another thing I like is that, you know, they did a gold on top, just on top. So I got 3 of those. And then while I was buying them, let me see if I can find it in here. I think this is the right one. Yeah. I noticed while I was at the checkout, I noticed a bundle of vintage pictures. And I went to grab it, the bundle. Pardon me. And basically what it was is it had a grouping of pictures about this size. And then it had larger pictures, probably, I don't know, 5x7, maybe a little bit bigger. And what the person had done is wrapped the bigger pictures around the little pictures and then wrapped a rubber band around twice. Well, first of all, you know my thought on rubber bands. I don't like them around vintage because I think they ruin them. But also, it completely crinkled up those pictures. And if you know anything about the older pictures, they have that a shiny to it that cracks. Well, this was one of the pictures. Anyways, the whole thing was $2, but I was too cranky to buy it because I didn't want any of the pictures but this one. I really contemplated on buying all of it just to have this. But as I was standing there looking at it and talking about, you know, everything that I saw, look at this guy up here. And, you know, it's a parade and I love anything with the American flag. As I was looking through it, the person said, "Oh, just take it. You love it so much and we appreciate people that like things and, you know." And so I did. I took it. And I love this picture. I have no idea where it's at. May 28th, Model A in, I don't know what that says. It's the something male choir. Anyways, I just loved it. I love it. So I've got it in this book, trying to flatten it out. I mean, it's bad enough as it is. You can see how it's cracking where they bent it, but it's flattened out a little bit already. I'll push that back over. And then I bought this beautiful satin. Look at this thing. This beautiful satin crib blanket. And this is a large crib blanket. I won't open it all the way for you, but it's in excellent shape. And I know you're thinking, what are you going to do with that? Oh my gosh, it just is so soft. And I'm just going to put it on the sofa and I'm going to wrap up in it. That's exactly what I'm going to do with it. It's such a very, very, very pale pink. And it has a good cushion in it, but it's lightweight also. And I'm going to cover up with it. I absolutely love it. Oh, it's so just luscious. And then I found it, where I found that was a booth that had tons of linens. They were very inexpensive. So I got this one for $2. Let me show you. That's $2. That would be a cute little apron, wouldn't it? These two were together for $2. I thought that was a great deal. And what I'll do is what I've done before is I'll probably take a picture or, take a copy of it. And then it may end up in a journal or a journal cover or a piece of it. Same with this one. This one was $1. That's kind of what I normally would pay for embroidery or anything. But I just thought that was so pretty. Very cute. And then this was also $1. There were 3 of these. And I just thought these were cute. If I do a cooking, this one I thought particularly if I did a cooking journal to go in that or make something with that. Isn't it sweet? Little barbecue guy. And then this is really neat. It feels like it's cotton, but it's very, very silky. So I think that'll be great in a slow stitch. And I think that's very sweet. Same fabric. Very silky. And then look how adorable that is. Wouldn't that be cute in a journal? And then I bought this for $1. It's a very nice size, probably card table size tablecloth. As you can see, it was considered as is, which of course I don't mind that. But you can see it's tattered, and that is not a problem for me because, normally someone would have tossed it, but I'll use it. I'll put some of this in a journal. I'll line a page with it. I may do a cover with it. I'll definitely, this is again like butter. It's so old. I'll slow stitch with it. They must have just laundered it. It smells so good. Anyways, it's very, very, very pretty, and I just love it. So it was a lot of fun. Sue and I did a little bit of this today, and then some of this is from another time that I went out and about. But boy, today for under $20, I really had a great rainy day on a beautiful sunny day with my $20 fun money. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it inspires you to use some of your older things, and inspires you not to use rubber bands around vintage photos. And inspires you to go through your cookbooks and look at old cookbooks and the beautiful pictures. And I'm actually thinking, I'm always looking for a new recipe, or at least, let's see, a new recipe or inspiration, because I do a lot of just on my own stuff. But, you can get a lot of inspiration by going through cookbooks. And aren't these pictures wonderful? First thing I thought of is my granddaughters and showing them these pictures, because my youngest granddaughter, she makes things out of little pictures. So I thought she would get a kick out of these. They're absolutely really neat. And boy, someone who really, really took care of this cookbook. I don't know, maybe they didn't use it. Maybe they didn't use it much. There's a little bit of something over on this side, but other than that, isn't that pretty? Yeah. So I loved the book. I loved the size of it and the look of it. And I thought it was super cool that it was its own little easel. It stands up while you're cooking, which is super neat. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for looking at all my finds with me. And again, Sue, thanks so much for going with me. Had a great time, and thanks for lunch. Thank you, everyone who has subscribed. Hope you'll share and help us to reach our goals. Blessings to everyone. Have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.